What up, what up? Welcome to another episode of Out Here LB. My name is Jeff Watley.
I'm Jennifer Bim.
We are coming to you from Long Beach's Broadway Pizza and Grill, which is a pizza slash eatery. And here they have pizza, they have wings, they have salads, they have desserts. Oh snap! Right on time, our food's coming.
Okay.
Look at that. Look at that salad, y'all. Yeah. That's perfect. Thank you very much. Check this salad out, you guys. This is a dinner salad. And you see it has everything on it. Mushrooms. This is more than I really anticipated, really. So we have our salad that has come. We ordered a pizza. I think we ordered a medium pizza.
Yeah. Medium.
A medium chicken barbecue pizza. I got me some wine, which, I'm about to see what that's about. We also got some wings, some hot wings.
Okay.
So, we're going to be trying the food, and we're going to be talking about, automation taking over human jobs. So just tried some of this salad. You want me to put some on your plate?
Please. No tomatoes. Thanks.
Cool. Sorry about that. So on this salad we have mixed greens, and look, I'm down for anywhere.
Mostly greens for me.
I'm down with anywhere that's about the mixed greens. Mixed greens, tomatoes. Like I'm all about that Mediterranean life. So.
Okay. That's good.
This is kind of why we came. Of course for the pizza too. But shoot, we're gonna try this salad, y'all. And we're trying to kind of, we like. I'm obviously a foodie because I'm overweight, and Jennifer loves to eat, and so there's some green peppers here. Do you want some?
Yes. Thank you.
I'm not really big on green peppers, even though I have some.
Yeah, I know you don't like.
But I guess, we've been, since we go out and we go out on dates, I would consider this a date. We like to do more of the healthier thing.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of easier to do the healthier thing than like not to do it. So, it's always good to go somewhere that has some healthy options or some vegan options, not just, I'm gonna get some wings. We got some wings coming too, but, it's nice to go places that have healthier options. By the way, if you like the drip, this is my Love Kills or Love Hurts shirt. It's on the website, creative1customs.com, creative1customs.com, creativeonecustoms.com. Check me out. We got a lot of good stuff over there. Hoodies coming soon. So again, the salad is amazing. If the pizza and the wings or anything like this salad, we are on point. Okay, now we got, oh snap. So we got the wings. We got the wings, and we got, oh snap, and we got the pizza. Thank you so much. Yes, absolutely. Thank you very much. We got this shady pizza. So as you can see, we growing up. Pizza is the business. Got this piping hot. The salad is off the chain. Super good.
I love this salad. Yeah, the salad is really good.
So what's next is we gotta try this wings, cousin. You got the nerve to have jalapenos.
They smell really good.
Jalapenos on the plate with the wings. Mm.
Are they really hot?
Where's one that? Right here, obviously. Wings on deck. Definitely not disappointed by the wings or the salad or the pizza. I'm very happy. This pizza is actually one of the best pizzas I've ever had
Really?
in my whole life.
In your whole life?
In all my life.
All your life?
It's super fresh.
Wow.
I mean, it's hot. It's like there's not too much cheese on it.
It does taste fresh. I can agree with you.
There's not too much cheese on it. There's not too much barbecue sauce on it. You got the cheese coming off a bit. I mean, come on, dude. I mean, I don't have no complaints. I have no complaints. Okay.
Are we recording?
Yo, yes.
Oh.
Listen, y'all. The food is very, very good.
Yeah.
Very good. Everything is fresh. The wine is good. The salad's fresh. The mixed greens are not wilted. The tomatoes are not mushy. Excuse me. The mushrooms are crisp. The olives are ripe. The sauce is on point. The hot wings are spicy and fresh. They don't have a funny smell to them. I mean, everything. I mean, you know, I got my Sprite. I'm 5 for 5. Like, I'm 5 stars already. We've been here for like 20 minutes. I'm 5 stars already. I'm very, very happy with Broadway Pizza and Grill. The pizza, you know, I like barbecue chicken pizzas. Not too much barbecue sauce, not too much cheese. Hot, fresh, no funny smells. You know how stuff, you know, when sometimes they store stuff in the refrigerator next to some onions or something and it tastes, you know. I mean, the only thing that's gonna be left is a dessert. You know that's about to pop. So, but anyway, I'm about full, so I would like to transition into our discussion for tonight. And we're kind of going back and forth on whether or not we're going to go to the movies or not, and see maybe Dune or Halloween or some stuff like that. But anyways, but the biggest topic that we want to talk about tonight is automation. And right here I'm on a website. It's cheapism.com. It's a website I looked up. And they have 43 jobs that are going to be lost to automation. I'm just going to name a few of them. Drive-through workers, cashiers, dishwashers, let's see, toll booth operators, drivers, journalists. Some lists even include like truck drivers. Now, you know, I think this is that's idealistic on what people want. But I tend to think in the real world, things are a little different. I drove Uber and Lyft for a while, and then I got into big rig trucking. So right now I drive big rigs part time. You know, also graphic design part time, and I do the podcast. I design apparel. You know, I do a bunch of different stuff. You know, but one of the things I'm hearing a lot of is, you know, like, you know, when you go to McDonald's and stuff like that, like, you know, when you go to different places in the country, you see that like more people-less kiosks are taking over when it comes to taking your food order. You know, even though there's somebody in the back that's still cooking your food, you know, you're pretty much putting in the order yourself on the kiosk. And, you know, I'm sure this has been planned for like a little while now, but I tend to think it's in direct relation to people wanting increase in wages, livable wage, $15 an hour. And I think like some of the big corporations are like, well, you know, we'll promise you $15 an hour for now, but secretly, you know, we got an answer for you, which is we're just gonna have automation do it. What do you think about things going automated? I'm sorry.
Well, I think about like the direction that the economy is probably moving in, and I think about, you know, what will this mean for kids as they study in school?
You mean as far as like what they're going to study?
Yeah, like
in relation to the new.
Is this, you know, since I think I think that the economy is definitely going in this direction. I think it's coming. You know, we went to that place. Remember where we ordered food, and then we went to pick it up here in Long Beach. And it was like a one person in the back, like.
Yeah. I remember. You're right. It was like. It was I forget the kitchen, but it was like it was like 20 different businesses in one kitchen, and you called in your order, and then you went and you confirmed on the kiosk what was yours, and like it doesn't matter if it was ribs or peach cobbler or fries from it's like all these different companies within one window, and you went there and you ordered and you know, and you got your stuff, and you know they didn't have a lot of. It was no place to sit down. I mean, I think you can sit down outside, but it was kind of like it was kind of like a shared kitchen, which I think that's cool. I think that there's more.
And there were no cashiers there.
No cashiers. Right. You had to pay for everything on a kiosk.
Right.
Listen. Here's what I think. I think that a lot of this is BS. I mean, like
you think so?
like look. I mean. The reason why I say that is, I think that there's a lot of here you can have some more of this. There's a lot of industries that were supposed to happen, like we're supposed to have flying cars already. You know, like, you know. We had the capability to have emission-free vehicles for like a long time. But sometimes it takes so long for technology and for innovation to catch on, because there's so many people that want to hang on to the old. You know, there's industries that, you know, like the oil industries and, you know, cigarette industries. You know, it took so long for marijuana to become legal. It took so long for us to get like emissionless vehicles. So I just think that, you know, it's gonna, you know, I don't think that truck drivers are ever going to be replaced, because first of all, you got to have somebody that's going to take responsibility if somebody screws up. And I mean, for example, I got a brand new iPhone, and it's not perfect. You know, it screws up, it cuts off maybe, you know, it's something screwy in the programming, which is innocent enough. But do you really want to have a blackout on a big rig? You know what I mean? Do you want there to be some type of, even for 30 seconds, if there's a blackout in the network of the GPS system and an automated semi driving hazardous waste down the freeway for 5 seconds, that could be catastrophic. You feel me? And if a driver falls asleep at the wheel, then you sue him. You hold them accountable. But who are you going to hold accountable? Who are you going to hold accountable for a machine that is going through an update? Or,
Well, I don't know. I think whatever you think about it, whatever anybody thinks about it, I think it's coming.
Look,
I think people should get ready for it.
Don't get me wrong, it's coming, but I don't think it's coming in the capacity that people think it's coming in. I don't think it's like we're going to blink and one day everything is automated. I think.
Well, no, but.
I think it's going to be. I'm sorry.
Oh no, go ahead.
No. Y'all know I talk all the time, and whenever Jennifer talks, it's like I'm really interested in hearing what she has to say. So, go ahead.
No, I just think that because they already had that test run for the drive-through in Chicago with a robot at the McDonald's window, and I think they're putting these things out here, and I think people should get ready for that type of situation in our economy.
If you go to a grocery store, they got self-checkout. Self-checkout in some areas, yes, self-checkout. You have a bunch of stuff that's going like department stores and retail stores. You're saying, when you go inside to buy something, they don't even have a lot of what you want to buy because they want you to order it online. I think that's a thing.
It is.
With the pandemic, more and more people are ordering online and staying at home. That's a thing.
Look at how fast things change with how we get our entertainment. Think about that. We had, and I'm dating myself. Okay, but we had tapes, and then we had CDs. Look how fast that. We had boxes where you could rent DVDs.
We
had video stores first, and then we had boxes, and then now we have streaming.
Well, yeah, I agree with that, and I think when it comes to media and information, there's no lag between originator and consumer.
Yeah.
But when you're dealing with a car, a driver, realistically, are you really going to put your baby or your mother
not yet
in an automated car and send them 20 miles up the street?
No, if you ask me right now,
even if it's perfect, in the back of your mind, you can be people. I get it. People don't want to put their relatives in cars with Uber drivers because they think have these people been vetted enough. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, putting your loved one in me personally, I worry about pirates. Mm-hmm. Say you got a self-driving vehicle. What's to stop somebody that's disgruntled about the shift in the industry from pulling over a self-driving vehicle, standing in front of it, because it's not going to run a person over, because that's going to be a lawsuit. So it's got to stop for safety. And the person ordering everybody out and jacking everybody for their money.
Well, I think, they'll probably, they'll have to tweak some stuff.
And that's my point.
They'll do it.
I think in theory, it sounds great. For example, Uber has is testing self-driving cars across the United States, or in a particular town, and the Uber car hits a lady and kills her. Now that's one death. They scrapped the whole program.
Well, yes.
Because of and see, the thing is, all it takes is one person getting hurt. Mm-hmm. Now, of course, when you have assembly lines are automated, but there's a person right there to switch the lift or to flip the switch if somebody's arm gets caught into a gear, or if there's danger to human life. There's somebody right there that's monitoring. And it's if you're going to have human beings monitoring all the robots, what's the point of having robots? And I'm also talking about on the open road. There's a lot of industries on the list that I just read off of. You know, radiologists, drivers, toll booth operators. Let's go down some more. Assembly and manufacturing workers, umpires and referees. Like, I mean,
I would say keep this in mind. You know, young people thinking about your future and what career you want to choose. Not saying don't choose any of those, but maybe think about the direction the economy is going in.
I mean, look.
When you choose.
We have something. We have something in this country called unions. And unions, the point of unions is to make sure that people are taken care of, treated properly. And or something's going to go to automation, absolutely. But is it going to be this sweeping change? You know, I just don't think people are that apt to changing that much overnight. I think it's cool when you're dealing with phones. It's cool when you're self-checking out. But I think when families are starting to lose money hand over fist, you know, you're gonna have like boycotts, and you're gonna have, because somebody's gotta patronize the companies that are considering the changes in these industries. And you know, what do you do about a disgruntled public that says, I don't want to buy from your company because you don't use human workers? I mean, who's gonna buy your stuff? Robots? No, people are gonna buy your stuff.
True.
So I just think that there's going to be a balance. Yeah, is technology going to move forward and a certain job's going to be taken over by automation? I think so. Yeah. But is it going to be as sweeping as we think? Nothing in America has. The only thing that's moved super fast in America is the information age, cell phones, and probably because they want to track us all. That's why that was able to move. I mean, we moved light years in the last 10 years. I mean, Facebook didn't exist 15 years ago, I don't think. And now it's like the top thing, social media, Instagram, TikTok. TikTok just came out like two or 3 years ago. And it's like, it's even like widely used in Instagram. So
yeah,
I think when it comes to information, and that's because there's so much money from companies to be used from those platforms, why it grew so much. You know, they're tracking what you watch, tracking what you search for, and they sell you stuff. So, you know, with certain industries and corporations grow, it's because often there's some type of agenda in connection with it. And you know, if the political agenda doesn't line up behind this type of technology, then, you know, I don't think it's gonna move as fast as.
Well, I think it's moving pretty fast. But in my opinion, things are already happening. So I think maybe it's not gonna happen overnight, literally, but I think it's happening pretty fast.
Like, for instance,
faster than we might think.
I mean, you know, journalists. Now, the only thing that's going to replace a journalist is maybe a podcast, which is other humans.
I mean, no, journalism is already being replaced. You have, I mean, everybody goes to TikTok, to Instagram, to Facebook.
But that's my point. Journalism is not placed with another. It's not being replaced by a machine. It's being replaced by other people. You know what I'm saying?
But kind of, because it's being replaced by your computer or your phone.
No. It's being replaced by people using that tool. But it's not. There's not some AI somewhere that's you know, writing stories. You know what I'm saying? I mean, an AI is not gonna know the first thing about writing a story. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, you're maybe gonna dictate to an AI while you're driving your car. You're gonna dictate a story, but it's always gonna be people the personal involvement, I think, is always going to be there.
Okay.
You know, that's what I think.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, I mean, yeah, you know, there are going to be things that we want to use to make our lives easier.
Mhm.
Things to make our lives easier.
Yes.
But, you know, what's the point if there are no people buying shit because nobody has jobs because robots is taking over everything? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, well, I think that
Unless we're
like-
talking about service of the, unless we're talking about service of the wealthy, the people who have money, who trade in stocks, and there's no point for the regular worker. But then you're gonna have like 70 million people that are out there. You know, if you think crime is up now, you know, imagine 70 million people out of work because some machine is taking over their jobs. It's just like politically, that's a nightmare. You know, it may be. You know, I think that there are a ton of ideas and inventions out there that make our lives easier, but they'll put a lot of people out of work. It causes a lot of people to be disgruntled, and you don't want a bunch of people targeting your business in violence or robbing your store or, you know, turning and sabotaging your store because you put a bunch of people out of work. And that's kind of where I'm coming from with it.
Yeah, I understand that. I mean, but you know, I would think like, yeah, people just keep that in mind, you know, while you're planning your life. Like, should I?
Well,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah.
try to go get a cashier job right now? I mean, when I don't know if I'm going to be employed in the next 6 months. Or
Yeah, I think, you know, mom and pop stores are probably always going to need a cashier of some type.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I mean, I even had an idea of a spot that was like no people. You know what I mean? So, you know, it is a thing, but, you know, also, you know, people, I just can't see people being excluded from our work lives every day completely.
Not
you know?
completely. I agree. Not completely.
You know,
I mean, who works at Blockbuster? Remember them? They're gone.
Well,
Nobody
yeah,
works at
I mean,
Blockbuster.
you know, like who's picking cotton? Nobody. Like who?
Like less and less people are cashiers at the grocery.
Like
only because, you know, everybody's not acclimated to using the automated cashier.
But the thing is though, but even though there's not cashiers in their self-checkout, there are people checking themselves out.
Yeah.
It's not like you just outside in your car and you just press a bunch of buttons and then a robot comes out with all your stuff. You know what I mean? Because the machines are stupid, and machines use the input that we give it. And people are stupid and imperfect. So machines are going to be imperfect.
Yeah.
So it's always going to be somebody you got to complain to. There's always got to be somebody there you got to curse out. There's always got to be somebody there to say, "Oh, well, I'm sorry. Let me get that for you." And,
so customer service people, just keep that in mind.
you know,
If you ever get a job, I think
it's always going to be somebody there that has to take the blame. So anyway.
But yeah, so wrapping that up, like, look, there's less people work at the banks now. I'm noticing less people work at the grocery.
Yeah.
You know, there's no.
I mean,
like that food
in
place
certain
that we
areas
ordered from was.
I mean, we live in Long Beach. Long Beach is very progressive.
Mm-hmm.
You know, across town in like, say, Eastern Long Beach, they had no self-checkouts. I mean, so, you know, in major cities, yes, but in everywhere, I mean, you know, like, it's easy to say we think how things are going to go because we live in a major city and it's progressive, but the whole United States is not progressive. Or Podunk Town, USA is just, you know, they take pride in resisting. I mean, granted, ain't nobody picking cotton in Podunk, America, but I mean, maybe, I don't know.
I mean, this is how,
But anyways, Broadway Pizza and Grill has been amazing, you guys. I mean, I really suggest that if you have a night out, you on Pine Street, You gotta check this. I mean,
I overdid it.
you know, it's a Tuesday night, so it's not very crowded, but you know, the ambiance is great. Lighting is great. It's right off Pine Street. It's right next to Pink. What's the ice cream place?
Pinkberry.
It's right next to Pinkberry. So it's surrounded by a bunch of cool stuff. Look, come down, and I don't even really be big on like come down, but look, I am duly satisfied.
Me too.
We have so much food left. It's popping tonight.
And yeah, I'm full.
I
and
mean,
we have a lot of food.
Are we gonna go to see this movie tonight?
We
I
don't wanna go see a
mean,
movie.
if we go see a movie, more than likely I'm gonna fall asleep. Cause
I am. I know I am.
anyway,
Especially
y'all.
if you take me to see Dune, because I know
You may
I'm gonna fall asleep.
Jennifer is just over everything. Anyways,
I
thank you
swear.
guys so much for joining us. Again, we're coming to you from Broadway Pizza and Grill on Long Beach. No, on Pine and Broadway here in downtown Long Beach. Again, if you like to drip, love kill you. Yes, it does. Creative1customs.com, creative1customs.com, creativeonecustoms.com. Got a lot of great stuff over there. Thank you guys for joining us, and we will see you later.